Internet entrepreneur, let us talk about how to turn your visitors into leads. Here are 3 ways to promote your lead magnet. Folks might discover your website because they found your content on social. Maybe they typed in your homepage URL because they saw your brand somewhere or heard about it. Maybe they could have landed via Google search. Now, typically they would land through an educational page, a blog post. They're not always landing on a sales or opt-in squeeze page. Now, if folks land on your website, you have a great opportunity. They already decided to select your brand wherever they might have found you. They did not just skim through your Twitter profile or your Facebook post or your Instagram photo. This is your space. They see your logo on the header. You basically have a visitor in your digital living room. You're welcoming them into your place. Now, of all your visitors, how many of them would decide to come back later, right? Most of your visitors would just drop by once, right? And then after skimming through some content, they're gone forever. That's the usual situation. The internet is huge. They don't hang out on one website. You want to take advantage of that one opportunity when someone discovers you for the first time, or maybe the second or the third. You want to capture the lead's contact information. How do you get your website audience to fill your forms, right? How do you keep in touch with your website visitors? That is exactly what we are tackling today. Stay alert because you will get 3 actionable tips in the end. My name is Alan of NorthStories.io, and today we are discussing 3 hot topics, 3 hot stories about the topic of driving clicks towards your call to actions. Alright, story number 1. 32 easy ways to promote your lead magnet. We got a great summary here by Angela Grover. Okay, she lists the following places where you can promote your lead magnet: your website, your blogs pages, your social media accounts, through your mailing list, and through offline events and face-to-face interactions. Okay, for your website and blog, this is what we're gonna focus on. You may look at number 1, your homepage, right? Big landing opportunity. They see the first screen fold. Number 2, your landing pages. What are the other pages? Maybe your marketing pages, your squeeze pages. Number 3, your thank you pages after they opt in for something else. Number 4, your blog posts. And finally, your blog's index page. Sometimes you can land traffic straight to your opt-in landing pages. But quite often, visitors will land first where they can find educational and inspiring blog posts, right? Whenever that happens, you want to present the opportunity to keep in touch by adding a call to action whenever folks are reading your educational pages. So, to move forward with this is your 5-minute tip. A very actionable advice. Check your home pages. Call to action. Look at your general brand positioning. See how your main call to action for the homepage relates to your brand positioning. Why? Whenever visitors land on your homepage, is your opt-in form very prominent, right? You want to make sure that you have a good understanding of what of your many different possible incentives to promote on the homepage. How come? Looking at your homepage, it gets all sorts of traffic. You may get returning visitors or absolute strangers. And number 2, different groups of folks may be interested in different offerings that you have. Let's say you have 5 product lines, right? You have swimming gear, you have equipment for golf, or Let's say you have different types of audiences from the beginner to the more advanced ones. What will you put on your homepage? Great opportunity to think about your brand. By understanding the call to action you put there, you review your brand and you can optimize for conversions based on your one car offer. All right, this is your chance to look at your product portfolio. Let's move on to story number 2 from Sleek Note, the ultimate exit intent guide to convert abandoning visitors. Great points from Emil Christensen of Sleek Note. Okay, are you familiar with the concept of exit intent? This technology tracks your website visitors' behavior, right? Based on how they're navigating through the website, the algorithm senses that your visitor is about to leave. For one, the mouse could be reaching for the X button to close the browser tab. This signals to the technology that the user has the intention to exit. Okay, exit intent pop-ups. They try to rescue your engagement as you are about to abandon a website. Emil outlines the following ways to use an exit intent call to action. Number 1, cart abandonment. Hey, please continue your shopping. Don't leave the shopping cart after expressing the intention to buy something. Number 2, you may put forward surveys. 3, newsletter signups. 4, showing your most popular products. And finally, presenting contact forms. This is a great way to think about recovering from exit intent. It's also a great list of how to get in touch with your website's visitors. It's not always about showing a form for registration or lead magnet download. Why? You may survey them about their experience. Why are you leaving the website? Or maybe you want to surface your best offers. Hey, you're leaving the blog. Why don't you read our very best blog posts? The key here is to present a call to action. When someone is about to abandon your website, they're leaving anyway. Why not show them your best stuff while they're on their way out and they can decide if it is relevant to them or not? To move forward with this, your 5-minute tip is to brainstorm your exit intent offers. List possible ways that you can engage a visitor who expresses the intention to leave. Imagine someone is leaving your store or your corporate website. Present them your bestseller, right? They're reaching for the door handle. They're about to leave your store. Show them, hey, why don't you check out this great product? Or maybe ask them to drop a message. Ask them to give you any sort of feedback or to request from you whatever it is that they might need but they haven't seemed to have found while browsing through your store. Maybe you can survey your visitors about their experience and why they haven't found what they needed today. Okay, story number 3 is how to boost conversions by 785% in one day through the content upgrade. Yet another excellent piece by the great Brian Dean of Backlinko. Content upgrade is one of my favorite ways to ask for opt-ins. Why? I love relevance. Instead of distracting website visitors, we ask them to dive deeper into the topic that they're currently reading about. No one wants yet another free report, right? The content upgrade is about getting a freebie that levels up the advice that they are consuming today. Brian suggests these steps. Number 1, find a high traffic page on your website. Number 2, identify a resource that would make that content better. 3, create that resource. 4, add that resource to your website. And finally, get more email sign-ups. Okay. For example, it could be a video tutorial related to the blog post that they're reading, right? You may have presented like 10 steps, here's a video on how to start with step number 1. Maybe it's a clickable checklist based on the tips that you have enumerated. The idea is clear and simple. Maximize your best performing content by offering a gift that is relevant to allow them to move forward with your advice. To move forward with this, list your most popular blog posts. Go to your analytics. From there, you may generate ideas on what opt-in gifts to reward your readers. Okay, select the ones that are relevant to the offerings that you're promoting today. You may have 5 products, 10 products. What are you putting forward? What is that opt-in in your homepage? After seeing your best performing blog posts, select the ones that are most relevant to your current business objectives. For example, if you're promoting your app analytics solution, choose a corresponding blog post and craft a relevant opt-in gift. All right, there you have it. Let's do a recap. Number 1, you want to check your homepage's call to action. What are you offering? Is it prominent when they land on your website? Is there one single clear thing that they can do on the first screen fold? Number 2, you want to brainstorm what to offer folks who are about to leave your store. They're about to exit through the door. What will you tell them? Hey, please stop. We have some good stuff for you because you haven't found anything else yet. Number 3, you want to list your most popular blog posts, and then from there, generate gift ideas. Lots of people seem to go to this part of your store, so show them a relevant promo that will make sure that they will drop their contact information instead of just leaving and then never coming back again. Okay, choose one that you will practice today. Pledge your commitment. Tweet it to me at Alan Kaeg on Twitter. And if you want to encourage this type of content, give this video a thumbs up. See you again here next week at northstories.io. Have a great day.